Family, how's it going? Facebook Live, I'm your host Andrew Pettke. Welcome to Spice in the City, Dallas. With me as always is Chef Navin.
Hey guys, how's it going? Nice to see ya.
Hello, hello. Today in the kitchen we are going to be making our dish that was recently featured on Food Network with Guy Fieri. It is our
shrimp tikka masala and jalapeno cheese grits. One of my most favorite dishes that I make here. I'm a southern-born Dallasite which loves shrimp and grits, so we really wanted to create something that was very special to us, that created that Indian fusion but still gave a little bit more familiar dish to our general public. And it's been a huge hit. I was so thankful to obviously cook it on Guy's Grocery Games, but I'm excited to show you guys how we make it here so you can come over and try it yourself.
Yeah, and it tastes amazing. So before we get started, if you could right now, if you could just click that little like button, the little thumbs up, just so we know you're listening, so you can hear us and all. And we'll go ahead and get started. So this was the exact dish that you cooked with Guy Fieri on Guy's Grocery Games.
Absolutely. So what we do is we add some water. We want to add some butter. Now this is definitely a foodie dish, so we do a little bit more, obviously, of ingredients that might be considered unhealthy, but we do it still in moderation, and we know that everybody wants to enjoy food in moderation. And we're realistic with obviously people who are foodies out there. So we really want to make sure that you're able to come in and really enjoy these dishes and still feel full, but maybe be able to save a little bit for later, perhaps. So what we do is we do the water, we add in the butter. We're also going to add in some fresh jalapenos that we've diced. That kicks it up a notch.
Hey Nilsa, I saw you liked our post.
And then we're going to also add some salt. This will help bring the water to boiling faster, and then obviously season the grits as well. So we're going to make sure that we cook the butter and jalapenos and salt in the water. Once it gets to a boiling, that's when we're going to add the grits, and it's going to start thickening up. And we do use instant grits because we're a fast casual concept. We also at the same time will cook our shrimp tikka masala. So we have our popular tikka masala sauce that we carry in here. We also use wild caught shrimp, and so we will cook this together, make sure that the shrimp is fully cooked through, and then we'll add it on top of the grits. Now I recommend obviously stirring all of that goodness within the grits just because it's so delicious.
See, and I like to keep it separated. I like to eat my grits and I like to eat my shrimp tikka and taste the two different flavors. Now I saw in the grits, it looks like you added quite a bit of jalapeno. What's the heat like on this
I would
dish?
say it's like mild to medium. I mean, even though these are fresh jalapenos, you know, we never know if it's going to be really spicy for that batch or not, but we try to be consistent obviously with the spice level as much as possible. So, you know, a nice handful. I like my grits a little bit spicier, so I'm going to add those fresh jalapenos in to really make sure that it has that nice little kick. The tikka masala sauce too tends to be a little bit on the mild to medium side. So if people really like a spicy dish, they definitely want to ask us when ordering to maybe add extra jalapenos or add some traditional Indian chili powder, and we can make it spicy for sure.
So when you were on Food Network with Guy Fieri, you were given, how much time were you given to do this whole dish?
Well, so that was the interesting part of the whole experience, just because, you know, you have 30 minutes to basically plan a dish based on the variables that he gives you, go grocery shopping in a store that you've never been to, and then prep all of the items, and then create a dish, and then plate it within 30 minutes, which most people in general cannot do a dish from beginning to end within 30 minutes, and shop for it and prep for it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely it was a very interesting challenge. I love the experience. Guy is such an amazing, kind person, so I was so humbled to be able to have that privilege to meet him. And I hope that eventually he'll come to Dallas and try some of our other popular dishes, because I knew the shrimp and grits was really popular on that particular show.
And I see Amanda Peterson's going to come visit us next Saturday to come try this, so thank you, come on down.
Yeah. So as you can see, the shrimp tikka masala is pretty much done. The sauce is thickened, the shrimp has curled, it's become that white color, so you know that the shrimp are fully cooked through. So I'm going to leave it as is. Now with the grits, you're going to start seeing that it's going to start thickening up. And this is a normal consistency as it's thickening up, but we're going to continue to stir it. We don't want it to get burned at all.
So right now we have some cheese, butter, and grits.
So once this starts to cook, then I'm going to add the cheese into it. So here we go. We're going to add some good cheese to it.
That looks like
And if for some reason you feel like your grits are getting too thick, you can always add a little bit of water and cook it for just a little bit longer, and then it'll thicken up as well. So that's a variable that sometimes people have. But you can see the grits are forming really nicely. They've got that nice cheesy-like consistency.
It's amazing.
So then we're going to actually plate it for you guys. So we're gonna bring it over here and plate it in our dish. So you get a good portion of grits, but not too much.
The consistency on it looks amazing, especially because when we add the shrimp and the tikka sauce on it, the tikka sauce itself is gonna add a little bit of liquid
Exactly.
to the dish.
Then we're gonna add our amazing shrimp tikka masala to the dish.
Whoa.
It's really nice and loaded, and it's got all that good sauce on it.
It's amazing.
And then we're going to garnish it finally. So want to make sure that you have a nice color on your palette. And there you have it. We have our shrimp tikka masala and jalapeno cheese
Wow,
grits.
come take a look at that. That looks amazing. And if you come in today and you mention Facebook Live, know that you can get this dish for $3 off our normal price. Sarah Wilcox, you're correct. It does look awesome, and it tastes awesome too. So you have to come down, try it yourself. Mention Facebook Live today only, lunch or dinner, and you can get this dish for just $11.99. That's $3 off our normal price. So come on down. It's great as a dish, or you can share it with a group of 4 people, 5 people. It's really amazing. So you'll definitely want to come down and try it today. So next week we are making our famous tandoori chicken wings.
Yeah, and the really awesome thing about the tandoori chicken wings is it's flame grilled. We don't actually fry it. Most wings are fried, so it tends to dry out the meat and really kind of stinge on the meat. We really make sure that our wings are really juicy. We flame grill them, and then we caramelize our tikka sauce around it. So it's really good, really popular. Highly recommend you tune in for that too.
Yeah, and it's our one of our #1 sellers. It comes with a spicy ranch and some fresh lime sauce. So that'll be next week. You'll want to tune in for that. Otherwise, come see us today. Mention Facebook Live to get the shrimp tikka and jalapeno cheese grits. We're located at 1512 Commerce Street in downtown Dallas. You can find us online, including our entire website, our menu, at www.spiceinthecitydallas.com.
Thanks, guys, for
see you
tuning
next
in.
week. See you next time.